Thank you for tuning in to this presentation on recent successes in pop-up fishing in California and how they will help the state advance towards commercial authorization of pop-up technology. Information from this presentation may be shared on social media. My name is Francine Kershaw and I'm speaking on behalf of the Natural Resources Defense Council and also my Marine Innovations Gear Alliance project partners, Kim Sawicki of Sustainable Seas Technology, Kurt Lieber of Ocean Defenders Alliance, and Dan Silver and Michael Beck of Endangered Habitats League. You are welcome to get in touch with us by email at info@megaalliance.org or visit our website. We'd like to spend a moment to acknowledge MEGA's funders, the Malk Nature Fund, the Skipper Family Trust, the Orange County Community Foundation, the Marine Mammal Commission, and the Lush Cosmetics North America Foundation. We'd also like to express our sincere gratitude to our dedicated partners in the California fishing community, the ropeless manufacturers we work with, and the Ropeless Manufacturers Work Group for their collaborative efforts to advance the RMW Hub. Our thanks also go to the broader ENGO community for their work to create an enabling environment for pop-up gear in California. Interest in commercial authorization of pop-up technology in California is being largely driven by the unsustainable numbers of entanglements of federally protected whales and sea turtles associated with the state's fixed bottom fisheries. The state is in the process of applying for an incidental take permit from NOAA Fisheries, and the federal West Coast take reduction team is being formed to address entanglement issues in several West Coast fisheries. Entanglements can and have triggered closures of the California commercial Dungeness crab fishery with significant economic consequences. New fixed bottom fisheries are also not able to be commercially authorized due to the additional risk posed. There is also an interest in reducing gear loss and provide cost savings for fishers. As is the case in other regions, results from pop-up tests and field trials are a key consideration in the determination to authorize pop-up gear for commercial use. MEGA is partnering with fishers in Southern California to support testing and field trials in the experimental box and king crab fishery. This small-scale fishery is unique in that it is required to use 100% pop-up technology if it is to achieve commercial status. The fishery is working to establish a new and vibrant market for entanglement-free seafood. MEGA has also dedicated resources towards a larger collaboration working to advance pop-up fishing in the California commercial Dungeness crab fishery in the spring season, when the fishery would otherwise be closed to protect whales during their migration. California has celebrated unprecedented participation by fishers in pop-up training, testing, and trials in 2024 and robustly demonstrated the success of pop-up fishing technology. This slide summarizes what are perhaps the most notable achievements, which included the successful harvest of 229,000 pounds of Dungeness crab with pop-up gear worth an estimated $1.6 million during a time period when the fishery would otherwise be closed. A pop-up technology gear reliability rate of 98% was observed, as was a low gear loss rate of 1.6%. The RMW Hub virtual gear marking platform was also successfully used by multiple pop trap fisheries. California, through the work of CDFW, has been a national leader in working to reduce whale entanglements and advancing pop-up technologies. There are several ways that, in our view, CDFW can further solidify the path to commercial authorization. First, it would be helpful for the agency to set clear benchmarks regarding how much data and what kinds of data are required to support authorization of pop-up gear. This will increase the efficacy of testing projects and also avoid confusion and reduce the perception of moving goalposts. Second, there have been instances where the requirements in EFPs have been unclear to fishers or EFP holders once they were working out on the water. We recommend that CDFW works to provide as much regulatory clarity as possible and also respond to fishers and EFP holders in a timely way when questions come up so that projects don't become stalled. Relatedly, the increased interest from fishers this year, which will likely be exceeded next year, means that more EFPs need to be reviewed, approved, and amended. Additional staff capacity would help expedite this necessary work. The role of the Enforcement Division in pop-up gear authorization and enforcement requirements of EFP participants should be clarified, standardized, and be made publicly available. The above recommendations would also help access of fishers to the additional opportunities provided by the expanded state pop-up gear library funded by the California Ocean Protection Council, thereby maximizing the state's investment. Finally, a clear roadmap to authorization from CDFW would help expedite the acquisition of additional and sustained resources and help guide their best use in the future. Thank you for your time and attention, and again, please don't hesitate to reach out with any questions.